Guruji, I have heard that the meaning of Guru is remover of darkness or ignorance. So, is it the ignorance of information or the ignorance of being that the Guru works upon?
There is nothing called ignorance of being or ignorance of information. Information is always ignorance. Remember, all judgments are passed only through reference. If you see, only if you know some information about something, you can make an inference and make a judgment on that. Yes or no? Like, if I know that this person is right, only then I can make a judgment that this person is right and that person is wrong. But if I see two people fighting and both of them I don't know, I cannot make a judgment on who is right or who is wrong. I just ignore them. Yes or no? In the same fashion, if I know about one person, my bias towards that knowing has created automatic unbiased towards the other person, and I naturally tend to give a better judgment towards the person that I know. Yes or no? So, if you see, ignorance basically from Sanatana Dharma, if you understand, they don't say that ignorance is not about what you know or what you do not know. That way, you cannot find one person on this planet who says, I know everything. You can't compare, somebody said this, and I don't remember who said this, but it's a very good statement. You can't compare a fish and a monkey in swimming. You can't compare a fish and a monkey in jumping from tree to tree. If you see, both have their own excellence, intelligence expressed in a specific way. That is the fundamental problem. Animal kingdom, man is an evolved animal, and if you understand what is happening, every animal could only express the infinite intelligence in one specific way. If you are a bull, you always be like a bull. You do not try to act like a monkey. You do not try to even remotely think of acting like a monkey. If you are a dog, you are a dog. You don't try to become something else. But if you see, a human being has this infinite, innate capability. He is a human being wanting to become like a sher, lion. And he proudly says, I am like a lion. He doesn't mind in the animal ladder or in the chain, I am far superior than the lion. Why should I want to be a lion? Or why should I be like a lion? No, a human being will aspire to become like a dog, bark like a dog, jump like a monkey, and he is proud about living like a lion. If you understand, that is the multi-dimensional expression of life intelligence within him, which is confusing, and now he is trying to act as if animals lower than him, not a higher possibility. Instead of embracing the higher possibility, he is embracing the lower possibilities. This misunderstanding of the possibility is the ignorance. I know how a monkey jumps, I know how a dog barks, and so I will bark like that. I have a natural, human being has a natural ability, capability to be like anything that he chooses to be. Now that intrinsic choice, people are having ignorance at that root. We choose to be what we know. So, what all information I know, if I choose to be, then I am limited by my own information. Information is not the ignorance. My choice to be like what I know is the ignorance. So, ignorance is in the choice, ignorance is not in the information. Ignorance is not in the being, because by the way of I can bark like a dog, I can behave like a bull, I can be like a lion, I can jump like a monkey. All this is possible because of basic existential being, the intelligence within me, no? Can you show me a monkey trying to act like a dog? Can you show me a dog trying to act like a monkey? No, they don't even try. We can try and we can succeed and we can absolutely be a dog. That's possibility. So people these days, if you understand, they have enormous amount of the power of choice. They misunderstand and they misutilize the choice in being things lower than them. We are humanity. We, in the animal kingdom, we are supposed to be the king. Now, what is the job of the king? To take care of the entire environment. If you are a king, you are supposed to take care of your kingdom. In the animal kingdom, we are the king. Then we are supposed to take care of all the animals. And we are supposed to take care of all the plants. We are supposed to take care of this entire nature. We being a part of it. But what is happening? We try to misutilize and we try to use this in a negative way. Here, the ignorance is not in the nature, it's not in the being, it's not in the information. The ignorance is in the way you choose, that natural intrinsic tendencies. Man is infinite. Because the Adi Shankara says, I make a gold bangle. How much of the gold is pervading in the gold bangle? 100%. So you have to understand, or I can take this example also. Centuries back, Qing dynasty, Ming dynasty, these Chinese porcelain pots, they were very expensive. If you see the way the pot is made, the porcelain pot is made, people can identify whether it is Qing dynasty or Ming dynasty. Every pot is made up of porcelain only. But the intelligence and the craftsmanship differentiates the origin. You can't make a product and make that product be devoid of its cause. Sanatana Dharma, the Adi Shankara, he again here says, if I take a gold bangle, now I am trying to just elaborate the example, okay? If I take the gold bangle, the craftsmanship and the raw material gold, both are visible in the bangle. And how much of that gold bangle is pervading with gold? 100%. And how much of that craftsmanship is pervading in that gold bangle? 100%. In the same fashion, if we are designed by that existential intelligence, because that perfection should have made us, that excellence should have made us, or else the world, you see, such a vast diversity, such a vast excellence. And if you see, if that excellence has designed, then we are bound to be excellence. And that excellence has not perfected itself in its own excellence, because excellence is a state of continuous and constant improvement also. Because excellence cannot be static. Because anything that is static, that decays. That's the law of nature. So, in that ever-growing, continuous expansion of excellence, God or that almighty, all-powerful nature, whatever it is that has made that excellence, has made this excellence and has given this man the power of choice. And this choice is misutilized by man. If you see, a man can work for 1 year and learn how to bark like a dog, exactly replicate like a dog. Don't you think he can practice? The same man who can practice for 1 year and bark like an animal or mimic any animal, the same man can practice and be a very excellent human being that he wants to be in his life. Now he chooses doing or having that capability to do mimicry is his excellence. Are you able to understand? A software engineer, ability to do that software engineering, he perceives that as his expression. Now he will gain proficiency in that. Now, if you see, we are all limited by our choices. Then, fundamentally, if you want to become a software engineer, you will become. If you want to become a potter, you can become. If you want to mimic an animal, you can mimic. What is not possible to man? Many things. Then why fundamentally everybody is not choosing to be happy, blissful, and always in a state of ecstasy, always in a state of absolute bliss? Because now ignorance, the choice is now chosen this way. So the gurus do not remove the ignorance of knowledge or the ignorance of, in fact, being is absolute intelligence. So there is no ignorance of being. Ignorance is not there in being. Being is absolute intelligence. If you just be, your body can do a lot of functions. Your heart can beat, your brain can function, your organs function. You do a lot of work inside, effortlessly. So, being is intelligence. Information to an extent can be called as ignorance, but not, it cannot be defined as ignorance. But what is ignorance is the power of choice going haywire within us. Man can work hard and become a doctor, and he says, I want to be a doctor because if I become a doctor, I will be happy. I want to become an IIT engineer because I will be happy after that. I want to become 100 crore rich because I will be happy after that. Why is the man not choosing to be happy in the first case and then earn 100 crore? It's the same thing. Power of choice misutilized. There lies the fundamental ignorance. So the guru is the one who does not tell you what to do and what not to do in life. Guru is not a person who removes anything. Guru is a person who makes you experience your own excellence. Now, how to remove the darkness? By making you know that there is infrared light, ultraviolet light, even in the darkness, or by giving you a night vision goggle. There is darkness. How can I make you remove the darkness? Now, there is darkness. Now, how can I make you remove the darkness? One, by putting extra light, artificial light, which is always limited. How can I eternally remove your darkness? By creating a capability where you can see ultra-red, infrared rays. Yes or no? In the same fashion, your enhanced ability to experience your experience of life, not limited to this body, but limited to this, by expanding the experience of your system, not limited to this body, not limited to this mind, not limited to this emotion, but experience life as is. So, removing ignorance, the guru does not do as distinguishing this is ignorance and this is knowledge. He makes you experience that there is only knowledge, there is only wisdom, there is only existential intelligence. Then you will have a doubt, then what is ignorance? And slowly realize there is nothing called ignorance. Only when you realize that there is nothing called ignorance, you have actually removed ignorance. By adding knowledge or wisdom or information, it is always a burden. So what is the fundamental job of a guru? Removing ignorance is a half-stated answer. By making you realize that there is nothing called as ignorance. Because what all you experience is your own intelligence.